Most shocking players from every team. The Atlanta Hawks is Jabari Parker. He has been doing well even though he was injury prone for the last few seasons. And now John Collins here and he can shine. Next, Boston Celtics. We have Carson Edwards, who has been doing really well in the summer league and the preseason and season. He has been a really big surprise, and someone just got him. Next, the Chicago Bulls. It is probably Kobe White because he has been doing well, including the game versus the Grizzlies, which they won. He just was beast. Next, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, and their most shocking player is probably Tristan Thompson, because Thompson has been doing really well. Before, he was doing pretty bad, averaging little points, not doing well after LeBron came, but they surprised us all. Now, the Charlotte Hornets has a few players. First, they got my man PJ Washington, who has been a surprise when he slid to 12th, and I ranked him wrong. Then we have here Cody Zeller. He was, after he was picked second, he averaged role player numbers, but now he's averaging starter numbers and is done pretty good. Lastly, Devontae Graham has been a really big surprise. He's just averaging few points a game last year, but this year he took it up a notch. Next up, we have the Lakers, who their best player, the most shocking player, is probably Troy Daniels, because he has been doing well with his shooting, and he is doing well and racking up points. Oh no! What I just buy him? Oh my gosh. Next up, we have the Heat, of course. Kendrick Nunn is my man, and Tyler Hero. But Nunn, of course, is going to be my player, because he is doing really well. He was the surprise after being undrafted, but not really doing well now. Next up, we have the Pelicans, which they have my man Brandon Ingram, who has been doing well. He has been when he was on the Lakers, he wasn't as good as he is now, because he's averaging 25 star numbers. No one predicted this. Next up, we have the Knicks, who has Marcus Morris as the most surprising, because he's averaging 15 points a game and helping the Knicks fill their power forward. Next up, we have the Nets, and their most surprising player is Taurean Prince, because he's been doing well, and he's The next, we have the Clippers, and their most surprising player is probably Ivica Zubac, because at first he's just not doing that well and doing nothing on the court. I made fun of him, but now he's doing really well with the Clippers, starting for them, even though they have a better starting center. Next, I have the OKC Thunders, and their best player, their most surprising player is Hamidou Diallo is one of them. He used to be just a dunker, but now He's been doing okay, getting more points and everything, but it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for a best pick because he is doing really well. He is averaging star numbers. He's probably the #1 option on the team. Next, we have the Warriors. And their most surprising player can be a few people. They have Jordan Poole, Eric Paschall. Right here, Eric Paschall, who scored 34 on his birthday. But the Warriors have Jordan Poole right here. He surprised me a lot. And lastly, we have Damian Lee. Damian has been doing... Wow, they don't have anything. No Patriots for him in the auction block. Damian Lee. So Lee has been like good. Next up we have the Raptors, and their best player is probably, their most surprising player is probably has to be Matt Thomas. Matt Thomas is an unknown, but then he was okay in the preseason, and there's no picture of him still. There's no auction players for him. Next up, we have the Kings, and their best player is probably, most surprising is probably, it's probably Richaun Holmes. He's been doing well. One of the games he had 2 posterizers. Yeah, this guy, Richaun Holmes. And that's part 1 of my